What's up, guys? Another beautiful blessed day in Texas. So guys, as many of you asked me that why I moved to Texas, today I'm gonna tell you why I exactly moved to Texas. And it's been almost a year that I've been living in Texas and I haven't regretted yet, and I'm sure I won't regret it. So far it's been really amazing. I've been living in United States for 8 years. I moved I moved to United States as a refugee. I came to United States as a refugee in 2013, and for 7 years I've been living in California. And since I got my husky in 2018, and I told you in like previous videos, I went through a lot of like hardship, I went through a lot of like headaches and stuff. And since I had my husky, I was like, you know what, I always wanted to move to Alaska because it's super cold, freezing, and my husky gonna love it. Then after that, in 2019, I met Marina, and I told you, like, we clicked just like that, and we started thinking after business and stuff. She's like, hey, do you still want to live in California? And you know, like, sometimes you don't realize some stuff until like you really think about it. So that's how I was thinking about California. Like, sometimes you like something, or probably you love something, but you don't know the actual reason. Like, I like California, or I would say I love California, but I didn't know the reason. Maybe it was the weather, because you know, in California, weather is usually like steady. It's always like it's between 60 to 70 like the whole year. It's not like freezing cold or anything. Usually it's there like 60 to 70. It's always predictable in California. So that's why I like that. And there are a lot of beaches that you can go, a lot of like entertaining places, like you can get entertained, have fun in California. That's why I was thinking about other places, but I didn't like actually like planning on it till I met Marina. Then we started thinking about like we really want a big land especially for our dogs, and like investment, like taxes, like different stuff that you start like talking about it. Then we started like looking at like different places like Colorado, and our priority was the weather. Like, the weather was our priority, especially for our dogs. We were like, if we want to get a big land, we need actually the place that they can go outside. You don't want to get a place that it's always raining. That's why like Seattle was out of the place. We were even thinking about Seattle because the nature was really amazing over there. It was beautiful. The bugs are eating me. That's why I'm scratching myself. I don't know why. So we were thinking about like Seattle. We were thinking about like Virginia, Colorado. What is it? Like Montana, like different places. Then suddenly like Marina was like, what do you think about Texas? I was like, I know like different like cities in Texas. Like I know about San Antonio because I was in San Antonio Air Force Base for like 7-8 weeks. It's nice. The only thing I can't like deal with it is the weather, because it's super humid. I hate humidity for some reason. Like, it was a really bad experience for me when I was in San Antonio. I don't like humidity and heat. Then again, next thing was like, hey, I have a husky. I don't want her to suffer. You get a big land, you want them to run, like enjoy all day. Then we were thinking about like Dallas and Austin. So we were between Dallas and Austin. Then we decided to go with like Dallas. There are beautiful houses over here. So the first thing was land, a beautiful land, a big land, a nice house was our priority. Second thing, like the taxing was killing us, because like in California the taxes are high, but in Texas you don't pay income taxes, which was like super important for us, because you're working hard, you're busting your ass pretty much, and you want to earn every dime. What else? The third thing, I told you I was in Texas before, and I realized how patriot people are. Like in Texas, people are totally different. They actually support local businesses. That was super important for us, because we had our own businesses. We still have our own businesses, and you don't realize it until you actually move. Like the neighborhood, no matter where you are, like once people know that you have your own business, like local people that just they do everything to just get their stuff from you. Especially like your neighbors. The neighbors over here are amazing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, been living in California for 7 years. the treatment over here, it's amazing. Like, you get speechless the way the people they treat you, especially when they realize you have your stuff are like made in US, that you're making your stuff in USA, so it's nothing like from somewhere else. So that was another thing. So three things so far. First, a big land. Second, taxes. Third, people are patriot, people are supporting local businesses. And the fourth thing is I realized that people, again, I think it comes again to the patriotism, that people do really care about their state, like Texas state. They actually, like, they're proud, like, this is Texas. And I love it. Nothing is better than when people actually love the things that they have. They appreciate the stuff that they have. Unfortunately, like, these past 2-3 years, I didn't see that in California. Like, I felt like people were being like super I don't know, they changed. Like, it used to be better. The first 2-3 years I realized everything was better. After that, I feel like some of the people got spoiled. They didn't realize the value where they're living. I'm gonna actually make another video that I'm gonna talk about, like, people that they're from US, they don't realize the value where they're living, what they have, because it's super valuable when you're living in a free country. I know, like, a lot of people gonna attack, no, you don't know if it's a free country. It is a free country, because I know, like, most of you haven't been in other countries. Like, I'm from Iran. I love Iran, but you won't live a day in Iran. Like, you won't realize, like, how difficult it is when, like, you can't get access to internet. Even if you get access to internet, like, everything is censored. So you have to get a VPN. So even when you get a VPN, again, you don't have a full access to internet because it gets shut down. So everything is controlled. Like, you don't have a freedom. So people that always, like, complain, I don't like it here or whatever, especially I realize a lot of people from Iran, they moved to US and they were complaining, no, this isn't the best, like, we're paying taxes, so what? These taxes that you're paying later on, it's gonna be your retirement. There is an actual plan behind it. And it's kind of like, it's super gloomy when people don't appreciate what this country can give you. When they're saying it's a land of opportunity, it is actually a land of opportunity. I'm telling you guys, like, I moved to Texas. That's I think it's a next level. And people don't realize the paradise that they're actually living. I know people are gonna complain about, like, I don't know, the economy in the whole world is, like, different. Like, they're always up and downs, but I'm giving you, like, I'm the example. Like, I think I'm the best example for like right now, because you're watching me. I came to this country 8 years ago. I didn't have anything. I was living with my grandparents for a year. After that, I had, like, several different jobs. Then guess what? After 3 years living in this beautiful country, I was able to get my dream car, Range Rover. So I got my dream car. I joined the military. After that, right now I'm living in my dream house. I met my dream soulmate. I got beautiful dogs, beautiful life. I got several businesses. In Iran, I wouldn't be able to get that. I'm not saying bad stuff about Iran. Iran is wonderful, beautiful country. They have a lot of resources, but unfortunately, again, they don't appreciate for what they have, so things are going pretty much to waste. That's why I'm saying this country is amazing. It's beautiful. States are, like, they're different states. So we realized that, like, Texas is suits our like, passion and what we're looking for, especially, like, as far as business, a nice land. And the weather in Dallas is way more better than, like, San Antonio, especially the humidity, because I was in San Antonio during April. It was, like, crazy humid. It was like 90% humidity. Like, right now I'm talking to you, we are in July and it's fine. Like, during the morning it's crazy hot. It's like, it goes up to, like, 92, but right now it's cooled down. It's like 7:45 and it's cool. Like, it's fine. You're still able to breathe. The dogs are able to run around. And another fact that I love about Texas is, like, pretty much every big land you're, like, passing by, there are a lot of, like, cows, a lot of goats. I love them. Like the way they're living, it's amazing. I always loved animals. The weather is super clean, and everywhere you go, it's super green. And people really care about their city. They really care about their city. These are like important facts that we chose Texas. And the way we moved to Texas, it's another like a crazy thing. So I'm gonna add this to this video. So after we found our favorite house and it went through the process that it takes like 30 days in escrow, blah blah blah, headaches, guys, we had 4 dogs before we moved to Texas. I told you, like our pit bull, look, Max is going crazy. Look. I think he doesn't like golf carts for some reason, especially that guy over there. I don't know if you can see it. He goes crazy for golf carts. For some reason he doesn't like it. Anyway, so I'm gonna move over, so if he barks he's not gonna interrupt. Guys, we had 4 dogs like back then when we were moving to Texas, and I don't know, like I'm telling you guys, same thing that we had experience in like a Feed Expo. When you really want to do something, the whole universe gonna give you like extra power. Your body is reacting in a different way. So we started packing up, and we didn't have enough sleep. The days that we were packing up, we didn't have enough sleep. Got the moving truck and stuff, so we moved with 4 dogs, guys. We drove from California to Texas. It was a beautiful experience. That was our second road trip. It was beautiful. We loved it. We were driving pretty much 9 hours a day. So we were driving nine hours, and we got an Airbnb because we wanted our dogs to enjoy every moment. We didn't want them to give a hard time. So every 3 hours we were stopping by so they can pee, walk around, stretch their legs, and we're back to driving. So we drove like 2 9 hours, and the last day we drove almost like 5 hours till we arrive in Texas. It was beautiful, like beautiful experience. Those 2 Airbnbs, they were amazing people that we dealt with. The dogs loved the yard because they were running around all day. And after that, we were stuck in hotel. Imagine, guys, we had 4 dogs and we stuck in a hotel room for 10 days because like there were a lot of miscommunication with like a escrow, with like a lot of complication for the house. We were in a hotel for 10 days, and the hotel manager, she was an amazing person because she let us stay there with 4 dogs. She was amazing because she got us a room by the like exit door, so we can get the dogs out like easier. Unfortunately, I think one of our challenges that we didn't mind, because like Marina is super chill, I'm fine, like we're always up to like chat for challenges and stuff. Since we are vegan, it was hard for us to get a food because we didn't have anything to like cook and stuff. So we were pretty much living on French fries, like noodles, and we're like, it's fine, we might be able to transfer to be vegetarian, so we can add cheese in our diet. So we want to survive, we didn't want to die. And we were already vegan for like 2 years. We didn't want to like break it because we were like enjoying it. Not we were like enjoying it that we're not killing animals, but also our body was reacting in a magnificent way. So pizza was added to our list. So it was a pizza, noodles, and French fries for 10 days straight. I'm not gonna like there's no exaggeration. That's what we went through for 10 days. Then after that, we moved to this house. Then we realized, even though it was a brand new house, like 2020 was done, even though a lot of the stuff wasn't done yet, that's how new it was. It came with a lot of issues. So in the like next videos, in future videos, I'm gonna tell you like there are things you gotta realize before you purchase a house. We don't regret it. It was another challenge, another thing for us to take care of it. They were like like there are a lot of like small stuff called like spikes, like they're like sharp stuff. You might be able to see it on the ground. Let me find it so I show you what I'm exactly talking about. Like this is a Texas thing we didn't know about. Guys, do you see this like sharp green things? These are super sharp, and sorry, so these are like super sharp stuff. It was going through their paws, and it was like look like these crazy ones. See, So that was our first experience, because Charlie, our little dog, he started running and he couldn't run. Like, he gave up and he was scared. He was feeling so bad for those like the first couple hours. Then I realized these are the sharp stuff. So I did a lawn mowing, because the grasses were so high. They were like, I would say like 4 feet high. And I told you, like, our neighbor, he lent me his John Deere tractor. I got over all this stuff. Then we started like planting a lot of trees, as you see around, like peach, apple, and also we started planting a lot of beans. It helped a lot, because the reason that these things are growing is because when the soil is really bad or dry, or the quality is super low, that's when they're growing. Like, they're resistant bad plants. Anyways, we got over that issue too. So guys, life is full of challenges. Always you gotta find a way or make a way. Instead of making excuses and finding excuses, always find a way. That was our amazing experience from for moving from California to Texas. Comment below if you have any question. If you need like more details, you're more than welcome to ask me and I'm gonna answer you. Again, it was a beautiful experience and another challenge for us. We love challenges, guys. We always challenge ourselves. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking, and commenting on my videos. Love you guys. Take care. Bless up.